It seems that as of late there have been more and more violent offenses by rappers and done onto rappers than ever before. Even when one event happens and people prepare to react to it, another event happens, it's like no one has learned anything. And now the rapper who's gotten everyone's attention is that of Pooh Shiesty, who's been arrested for various things, not the least of which is firing a gun in a strip club. But how did this all happen? Why did it go down like it did? I'm gonna break it down for you, but before I do that, go ahead and do me a favor, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload from us. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video. The arrest. Rapper Pooh Shiesty surrendered Tuesday to face a criminal charge from a shooting that allegedly happened over the Memorial Day weekend at a strip club in Northwest Miami-Dade. The rapper, whose real name is Lontrell Williams, 21, was booked into a Miami-Dade jail on an aggravated battery charge, according to certain reports. According to an arrest warrant obtained by the Miami Herald, Williams shot a security guard in the leg. The incident happened on May 30th at the King of Diamonds strip club in Northwest Miami-Dade during the Memorial Day holiday weekend. Video surfaced on Instagram of him walking out of a show at the club with a weapon. The latest charge adds to the legal woes in Miami for the rapper, who is from Memphis, Tennessee, and has a hit song called Back in Blood. Williams is part of rapper Gucci Mane's 1017 Records label. In December, Williams was arrested in connection with a shooting in Bay Harbor Islands. In that case, he's charged with armed robbery, aggravated battery with a weapon, aggravated assault with a firearm, and petty theft.
Now, in just one station, surveillance cameras showing a new view of a violent shootout in a parking lot of a South Florida apartment building. The barrage of bullets sending 2 people to the hospital, and it lands a rapper in jail.
He's pled not guilty and had been out on bond since March, which makes it all more complicated for him that he had this incident go down, because that means he's going to be in even more trouble should things go a certain way, which naturally he doesn't want. What happened at the club? His lawyers Sam Zangena and Bradford Cohen arranged the surrender Tuesday. Zangena declined comment until after his first appearance in court on Wednesday. According to the warrant, Williams had just performed at the strip club on the 7000 block of Northwest 72nd Avenue. A security guard was escorting him out just before 4 a.m. through the crowd when an unknown person knocked money out of the rapper's pocket. The crowd began excitedly trying to pick up the cash. Williams grew angry and jumped back on the stage to see who was grabbing his money, the warrant said. The security guard saw a gun in his waistband. The guard told the defendant to hide the firearm and tried to put his hand on Williams' hand to prevent him from taking the firearm out of his waistband, the warrant said. Williams, as he was being let out of the club again, took out the gun and fired one shot, hitting the guard in the ankle, according to the warrant by Miami-Dade detective Daniel Soto. The guard told police that when he saw the rapper taking the gun out, him jumping out of the way saved him from being shot in the torso. Williams fled the club with his entourage in a Cadillac Escalade, police said. The shooting was a minor episode in the larger spate of violence that unfolded over the Memorial Day holiday weekend and in the days since. That same morning, in an unrelated incident, gunmen opened fire outside a rap show at El Mula Banquet Hall, killing 3 people and wounding 20. So yeah, not the best weekend for Miami as a whole, though obviously some questions need to be asked here. What was Pooh Shiesty thinking? That's the big question, and honestly we doubt we're gonna get an answer that is meaningful or honest given the situation. Because if you want to be objective, him having a gun in the club may have been reckless, but not illegal depending on if he had a permit for the gun. Given the potential charges against him, we're gonna make a guess that he didn't have a permit for that gun. But ironically, that's not the bigger issue. The bigger issue is that during the club incident, he was told by the security guard to go and keep his gun holstered no matter what, which at first he did, and then apparently decided to go and get one shot off for reasons unknown, and it was that shot that hit the guard. And as the guard noted, if he didn't get out of the way, he might have been shot in the torso, which of course could have led to his death had he not been lucky. So in short, Pooh Shiesty almost killed a man, and yeah, that's enough to go and arrest him. Again, what was he thinking? Yes, wanting to get one's money back from a foaming crowd is understandable, but shooting a shot into a crowded club? Not so much. It's that kind of recklessness that honestly gets a lot of rappers like Pooh Shiesty into trouble, because they feel they can get away with it and that nothing will go wrong. Except it will go wrong, and this is the proof. Plus remember, he was just arrested last October. The Bay Harbor Islands incident. To refresh, Pooh Shiesty was arrested and is still facing charges including armed robbery with a firearm, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, doing great bodily harm, aggravated assault with a firearm, and theft. He's out on bond for this case, but obviously will still be put on trial. According to an arrest report, one of the victims said they had met the rapper at the location to sell the rapper a pair of Air Jordan 4 shoes. The other victim said they were meeting with the rapper to sell him marijuana and receive a payment for a lime green McLaren they had rented to him, the report said. One of the victims said he was speaking with him in Pooh Shiesty's car when 2 men got out of another vehicle and approached the car with guns, the report said. The victim said the rapper told him to get out of the car, and as he was getting out, he was shot in the buttocks. The second victim said he was walking back to his car when he heard 2 shots and fell to the ground. Victim 2 stated that he turned and looked at Pooh Shiesty, who was in the driver's side of the McLaren, and Pooh Shiesty pointed an assault rifle at him and said, don't try it, before driving away, the report said. One of the victims was able to drive them both to a nearby hospital for treatment. The report said Williams fled the scene in the McLaren, but left behind a Louis Vuitton bag full of cash. Detectives searched Shiesty's Instagram account and found photos of him posing with the McLaren, another of him with a Louis Vuitton bag, and another of him showing cash, including a $100 bill whose serial number matched one of the bills found in the bag at the scene. Williams appeared in bond court where the judge set a $30,000 bond. He's kind of a well-known guy. He's number one on Spotify right now. So to believe that he shows up to this alleged robbery to rob a person with his own $30,000 in cash with someone that he rented the car from, Williams' defense attorney said. Police had other suspects, but apparently they fled the scene. Accumulation. There are many rappers in the game right now who would love nothing more than to say that they were arrested for nothing or that they were set up and other things of the like. But here's the problem. When it comes to Pooh Shiesty, he's been arrested twice within about 6 months or so, and both for events involving firearms. Plus, even if you want to say the Bay Harbor Islands incident was a case of mistaken identity like his lawyer was claiming, the nightclub incident completely rules that out for the reason that we know he was there, and we have a security guard who's willing to testify specifically to how Pooh Shiesty shot him. Separately, that's bad, as that shows a recklessness and desire for criminal activity, but together, it shows a pattern, one that does not paint Pooh Shiesty in the best light. Not the least of which is because both of these incidents involve guns, people getting shot, and more. So unless his lawyers can get himself out of this situation, it's fair to say that he's likely to end up in jail for a certain period of time. And if that's the case, then you can bet that the rapper is going to be wishing for easier days, like when he was a part of a feud about money spreading, the beef with Kodak Black. If you don't remember this story, don't worry, I'll refresh your memory. On March 8th, Kodak Black posted videos in which he claims that he was the one who invented the spreading money flex that many rappers have adopted in recent years. First, he noted how Lil Baby rapped, "Posted money on the gram, I invented that," on Lil Durk's Finesse Out the Gangway track, which appears on The Voice. Kodak went on to claim that he just wants people in the rap industry to give credit where he believes the credit is due, as well as clarifying that he wasn't dissing anyone directly. He captioned the now deleted post, "This just a matter of fact. I ain't dissing nobody, I don't even know y'all, I'm just saying, and this is just to say the respect level ain't on either side, but you know." It should be noted that when a person has to say, "I'm not insulting anyone directly," that means they don't want to name who they're dissing and are trying to play innocent. It doesn't really work here though. Pooh Shiesty responded to the post from Kodak by reposting it in his own Instagram story and saying, "This here's so lame to me. Lost all my respect at Kodak Black." He deleted it soon after, a recurring trend in this topic, and a curious thing, don't you think? Project Baby then went on IG Live with what appears to be a number of his Sniper Gang associates in response to Pooh. In that clip, Kodak said, "That bird really be bout," another member of the Florida rapper's crew said during the live stream. "That's what that bird mean. We really run through here." Kodak later appears to be warning Pooh, saying, "Keep that cute. Don't make it all that, bruh. Keep that cute." Simpler times indeed. What happens now? Well, just like Pooh Shiesty, we have to wait and see how things go. He's in jail right now, and that might stay that way for at least a little while until the dust settles and things get worked on. Will he stay in jail? Will he go free? Will another incident like this happen with him? We'll have to wait and find out for ourselves. And there you go, everyone. A look at the situation with Pooh Shiesty and how he's now arrested for firing a gun, hurting people, and honestly just being an idiot. Are you shocked that Pooh Shiesty has been arrested like this? Or is it honestly not that shocking at all to you because of who he is and how the rap genre continues to grow more out of hand? Go ahead and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the channel.